All right, welcome back. We're at another episode of Engagement Agent. Today I've got Miss Melissa Kumin with us, and we're going to actually talk about Instant Star. Before we get to that, we're just going to review. Last week we talked about that Rally Robin. Super good for partners, and it's also really good for brainstorming with that back and forth. Hopefully some people were able to use it as a quick tool to build a verbal list. All right, Melissa, you're my Instant Star today.
Woo! Celebrate.
So let's talk about it. What is Instant Star? And just tell me a little bit about how you use it in your room.
I love it because it keeps the learners on their toes. We do not know who's going to get called on, so it keeps the students fully engaged because they can't check out.
I love that. And I love like the suspense and the accountability. Everybody has to know what's going to happen because you never know what's going to happen next. So when would I use this?
When you want to get a clear-cut answer to a question.
Okay, so could I use it for like review?
Review, right or wrong questions.
Okay.
Question and answering techniques.
Awesome. In Spanish, I bet you could even use that for vocabulary. Like, here's the word. What does it mean?
Todo el tiempo, all the time.
Oh, awesome. How do I put this in place? I know that I have to have certain steps in place so that it's successful. What are those
All right.
steps?
First, the teacher has to ask a question to the class.
Okay.
We always give the think time. Don't forget think time.
Okay.
Then I select a star. Lots of ways to select a star.
Okay.
I like to use various websites that have tools like Flippity or a spinner. I'm going back sometimes to the numbers at the table, so the kids just don't know what's coming up. It keeps that suspense.
Okay.
That star then has to share with their teammates
Okay.
what their background knowledge is or what the answer to the question is, and then the team at the table either tells them they're correct, they celebrate, woo! Or they have to coach them on, well, actually, this is what I think, or this is what the answer is. And if they can't come to a consensus, they'll call me over.
So if a student doesn't get it, instead of you going back and correcting it, you're actually allowing the students to coach students, so they're learning from their peers with it.
Correct. And
Oh
they're
my
usually more comfortable
gosh.
asking them than asking me.
I love that. And you talked about the student selector. You talked about how it creates suspense. I also heard about eliciting applause.
See, applauso, woohoo!
And then also, how do you use it for managing your time?
I usually have a timer up, or I'll let them know how much think time they're going to receive and then how much time they have at their group as the star to discuss the answer and get the applause or the coaching feedback.
It's such an amazing tool. That's awesome. Thank you so much. This
Thank
felt
you.
like
This was so fun.
and such an easy thing that I can use in my class anytime that I feel like
Yes,
the
it's one of
kids
my
are kind
favorites.
disengaged.
It's one of my go-tos.
Beautiful.
Back
Awesome.
pocket structure.
Nice plug. Awesome. Thank you so much.
Oh,
We'll
thank
see you
you.
again soon.
Sounds good.
All right, bye.